Hello YouTube, what's up? Today I'm reviewing Netflix's new movie Atlas, starring Jennifer Lopez and Simu Liu. Is it any good, or is it just another Netflix movie of the week? I'll let you guys know after I play this clip.
Strap in!
Altitude warning. Fire thrusters?
Yes, fire thrusters! Fire thrusters now!
So, that was a clip from Atlas, the new film on Netflix. It came out over the weekend, the Memorial Day weekend. And it stars Jennifer Lopez, Simu Liu, Sterling K. Brown, Abraham Papula, and Mark Strong. And it is directed by Brad Payton, and it is written by Leo Sardarian and Aaron Eli Colite. So this was the most viewed movie on Netflix over the weekend. I don't really know how many views it had or anything like that, but that doesn't really mean it's good. As a matter of fact, I don't see anyone talking about this movie like whatsoever, really. I've actually heard more people like talk about Garfield and Furiosa over the entire weekend, both on online and like offline, which are both like considered box office disappointments. Heck, even like The Fall Guy, I've heard a lot more chatter about besides this movie. Yeah, I think that's just because they're theatrically released movies. They have like actual marketing campaigns. This movie, I really didn't know it was coming out until like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it's already out. It's already here. Already forgotten most of the movie, which is not good. But it's just another generic sci-fi movie, and it boggles the mind that Netflix would spend so much money on something like this. But Jennifer Lopez is really good in the movie, as you could see from those clips in the teaser trailer and stuff. There are a few times where she oversells just like a tad, but I feel like that's just because of like either like they chose the wrong take when they were editing, because this movie doesn't seem like it has a lot of care put into it. Let me put it that way. Or maybe it's just like a failure of the director. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I believe this director also directed San Andreas with The Rock. It's funny because like not even the action in this movie is any good, because it is a sci-fi action movie about like, it's basically Titanfall at home for anyone who understands that joke. Titanfall is a video game where you play as a guy and you hop in mechs, and it has really good multiplayer and stuff. But the campaign for Titanfall 2 was great, and honestly, way better than this. And to spend $100 million on I think it's $100 million on this movie. It's one of the most expensive. It's one of the more expensive Netflix movies that they've made. And spend $100 million on this, and all I can really say is it's just discount Titanfall. I mean, that's kind of where we're at with Netflix at this point. And also the whole thing of like how they refuse to release movies on any kind of like physical media whatsoever, unless like Criterion or some other kind of specialty seller decides to put it on there. Like I have The Irishman, and I need to order Marriage Story sometime. But they don't really. I just don't understand their business model. It makes no sense to me. Give us another Martin Scorsese movie, you fucks. Why can't I buy The Killer on Blu-ray? Why can't I buy either of David Fincher's new movies on Blu-ray, Mank or The Killer? I mean, I didn't vibe with Mank too much, but I still like it enough to buy it. What's going on here? You're missing out on money. I don't get this. This is odd. I genuinely kind of can't stand their business model, and whenever I watch a movie like this, I question to myself, why do I even pay for this shit? I guess it's so I can watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know. But anyway, talk about the performances. So like I said earlier, J-Lo is great. To be honest with you, she carries this movie on her back because the rest of the cast is barely in this movie. I think Simu Liu, who has probably the second most screen time in the movie, I thought he was really bad. I haven't really been impressed with him too much, like at all. I thought in Shang-Chi that he sold the action scenes really well, but anytime he's in a scene with Michelle Yeoh or Awkwafina or Tony Leung, I'm like, man, dude, where'd you guys find this dude at? Because he's like just a block of wood compared to, which I mean, he's playing an android or a robot in this, so that makes sense. And even in Barbie, I didn't really care for him that much, but in that movie, he's like supposed to be profoundly obnoxious, which I think is like kind of the perfect role for Simu Liu in a lot of ways. I don't understand the hype behind him. Now, that's not to say that he could be in something that I see later on down the line. I'm like, oh, now I get it. You know what I mean? But as of right now, I ain't sold on this dude. Sterling K. Brown is in it. He's always great. He's good in this. He like could play this role in his sleep, to be honest. And to be real, he does for half the movie, for half the screen time he's in, at least. Mark Strong is another one where he's coming in here, and you know, he's just like really good. And then also Abraham Papula, he I thought was like a bit of a mixed bag. He's supposed to be kind of like menacing in a lot of ways, but I felt like he was really overplaying it, like way too much. Like not in a good way. There's a way you could overplay stuff in a movie like this, and it would be really good. But I don't know. He just didn't really do it for me for some reason. But I have definitely seen him in something where I thought he was pretty good. Cruella, yeah, and he's in Andor as well. I wonder who he played in Andor. I have to look that up. But in Cruella, I remember him, actually. He was really good in Cruella. Yeah, I think the direction here is also pretty bad. There's some, like, okay action sequences, but, man, the movie kind of looks like shit, as you could tell from one of the clips I played earlier. You know, you would think that it wouldn't look this bad because it cost $100 million. And it's like, or probably more, to be honest. Netflix is kind of weird with their budgets. They don't really completely reveal all the time how much stuff cost. And I think that's sketchy, to say the least. I also think it's weird how, you know, someone could click on something, watch 2 minutes of it, and it counts towards, like, a view. So that's could be why this movie's, like, among the top viewed movies on Netflix. I don't know, man. It just wasn't really for me. It's just a generic sci-fi action movie with a really good performance from Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, did I say Jennifer Lawrence? What is wrong with me? With a really good performance from Jennifer Lopez. You know, if you want to see like a better movie, like there's better movies with J-Lo in it where she gives like an even better performance than what's going on in this. And you should watch those instead. Watch like Out of Sight or watch like The Cell. I can't speak highly enough of The Cell, honestly. That's a great. Or watch Hustlers. You know, all kinds of movies you can watch with Jennifer Lopez where she's amazing. Okay, so it's like, heck, I would watch Jiggly over this, to be real. I mean, you know, it's kind of like a movie I watch occasionally. I've seen it like 3 times. It's pretty fun to watch. You know, I actually do get enjoyment out of Jiggly. I won't even lie. I get more enjoyment out of a movie that people can consider as one of the worst movies ever made than I do out of this. I mean, like I said, the action's okay. It's passable. And like I said, you get it with your Netflix subscription. So, you know, if you're really bored one day, then yeah, I say give this movie a watch. I'm going to have to give Atlas 2 stars out of 5. I didn't like it at all. I did like it more than The Strangers, I can tell you that. Another movie that lots of people are going to see. Like, it's actually like one of the highest grossing horror movies of the year, which is depressing because there's been other horror movies that have come out this year that are way better and didn't make that much money. All right, so guys, if you saw Atlas over the weekend or recently, let me know what you thought about the movie down in the comments down below. And as always, like and subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more movie reviews on YouTube from now on. And I also want to let you guys know, I do stream these reviews live on twitch.tv/thedastardLeebatman, as it should say in that top right corner over here. Or maybe, anyway, doesn't matter. I alternate it sometimes. You can go over to twitch.tv/thedastardLeebatman to watch this review unedited, or you can head over to my channel, Blended Caramel, and do the same. Hopefully, unless it gets blocked like Furiosa did. I'll be back. I know I said I was going to review I Saw the TV Glow, but unfortunately I don't think I'm going to have the time because I just got tickets to see In a Violent Nature on Wednesday. It's early access, at least here in Nashville. And I'm going to go see that, and I'll have a review for that. I'll probably stream my review for that Wednesday night when I get home, and we'll play some games and stuff as well. And then I also am still going to take the time to watch Heroic Trio. I want to watch it with my uncle. That's why I haven't watched it yet to review it. It's going to be like another movie review. But anyway, guys, like I said, hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you guys in the next video.